time for a town hall update.
Yay!
That's our new commercial. Sally, I'm excited to talk about today's town hall update, what we have going on at Action Takers Publishing. I know you made a list, which is good. Sally's the list maker.
I got my list.
Oh, look, I like how short it is. Like we got a short list today. We have some really great updates though, things, happening behind the scenes, different connections that we've been making this just in a week. It's amazing what can happen in 1 week if you have your sights set on the goals that you have. And us, our mission is to empower 5 million women and men to share their stories so they can make a greater impact on the planet. So we know what our vision is. We know what the end result is. We got to step one step at a time, 1 week at a time in order to get there. So Sally, what is first? Oh, why don't we introduce ourselves? For those who don't know who we are, I'm Lynda Sunshine West, and I am the founder and CEO of Action Takers Publishing, where we take action so you don't have to. Who are you, lady?
Hey, everyone. I'm Sally Green, and I am the creative director at Action Takers Publishing. And we're so excited here today because this week we are launching our new logo and our new brand colors. So we're really excited about that.
That was a teaser. For our next segment. Well, shoot, I didn't have the logo handy and ready to go. So why don't you talk about something else while I get the logo ready?
All right. Well, we've got our first book launch too coming up in February. It's called Wellness for Winners. We have 30 amazing authors in this book, and you're just going to love it. You're going to love this book. There are some stories in there of people who have struggled, people who have overcome so many things. I'm reading these stories with tears in my eyes, and then in some in laughter in another. It's just an amazing group of people, and these stories are phenomenal. So this will be launching February 15th. It's called Wellness for Winners, and make sure you join us on that day. It's going to be a really fun launch day because everyone in this book. I mean, I'm talking to these people, and they are so excited about this book, aren't they?
It really is. It's phenomenal when you bring 30 people together that have a story. Wellness for Winners, and let's see, go to the right. There we go. As you can tell, we're still getting used to like, what should I put up on the screen when I covered up Sally's face a little earlier. But, Wellness for Winners, it's not only about, physical wellness, but there's, mental wellness, spiritual wellness. There's so many different areas of wellness. And Sally, when it came time for me to write my chapter, I'm like, I've gained a lot of weight. I'm not doing, I'm not the epitome of health. And so what am I doing writing a chapter in this book? And then I realized that, my wellness that I can share and impart knowledge about is related to, breaking through fears, because we all have fear. And that's a topic that I speak about all the time. I'm preparing my TED talk for that. And so it's really fun because I was like, okay, I do have something that I can share. But the stories, like, you want to share just quickly a little bit about your story in Wellness for Winners.
Yeah, well, I talk about my health journey these last couple of years, and how I made that decision back in March of 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic, that I wasn't going to live the life that I was living, that I was going to take charge of my health and start doing something differently. And it wasn't that, it was just all of a sudden, okay, yeah, I'm going to do this. It was small little changes that happened over a period of months and now years that kind of added up to just a remarkable, like, 360. The person that I was 2 years ago is nothing like this person that you see here today. She would never have been on this video. She would never have, done the things that I'm doing right now, or she would have never even dreamed of the things that I'm doing right now.
And I love how you're talking about her in the third person, because it's
she was. I mean, I'm like totally different than the person that I was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. And you think like the amount of time,
I like
right?
the me now. I like the me who's me now. So much better.
Yeah. And that amount of time, 2.5 years really isn't, and while you're going through it, you don't realize how long it is or what have you. But when you look back, it's like, wow, only 2.5 years. Look at my life is completely different now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or her life.
Her life.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to try something. Give me a second
That
here.
old girl.
There it
There it
is.
is.
Woo, woo. It took up the whole screen. I wasn't sure if that was going to happen. So that was exciting.
Yeah.
But there
So
it
we have
is. So
our cheetah jumping out of our book, and the cheetah is the fastest animal in the world, and so we wanted something that was fast and that made you think of taking action. So we have our adorable little cheetah there, and he's jumping out of our little red book there, and so yeah.
we love it. We love it. The cheetah being the fastest animal, and we have we have a bunch of different things that we believe in, but two of the things that we want to really, really stress with Action Takers Publishing is that we're fast and it's easy. When you work with us, it's easy because we literally take all the burden off you. You have one job: write your story. That's it. And we will do everything else. Now,
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
sitting there, you're like, well, I know how to do this and I know how to do that. We also have a la carte. So you don't have to worry about us doing like, we're not going to charge you for everything. We're going to charge you literally a la carte. So that's one of the other things I like about what we do is that, some people know how to do some things and they don't know how to do others. And we're here to do the rest for you. So yeah, our cheetah. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I remember when I first saw it, we were going through this design process, and let's just share that, just quickly, is that design process, coming up with a design that really fits with you. It has to do with your brand, who you are, what message do you want the world to see when they look at that. And so for us, it was like we wanted to have the book, right? So that way people could see that it was about books, as well as having the cheetah, because then you can relate the cheetah to fast action, action takers. So there was a lot of thought that went into it. And then the design process, I don't even know how many revisions we went through before we finally landed on this is it, and I love it. I mean, I'm going to put it up there again, just so y'all can see it because and another thing I love about this, Sally, is we can take out all of the words. Action Takers Publishing, we take action, so you don't have to. We can take all those words out, and eventually, just like Nike, Adidas, and all those companies, they have their logo with no words on them. Eventually, that image, people will be so used to it that they will relate that image to our company, Action Takers Publishing. And so when I was, working with the designer on that design, I was thinking about that. If we didn't have words on there, would this be descriptive enough? And so that's another thing to think about when you are creating your own branding, your own, like the colors. We were very particular about the colors we chose. All of it is very particular. And we really went with what would resonate with both of us, because again, when you do, share your company, your logo with the world, you want it to be something that you love. You have to love it, because if you don't love it, nobody else is going to love it.
Yeah.
And
And we totally switched our colors. I mean, because we were the teal and, teal and black or teal and white. But
we were teal and purple. I don't even know what purple that is, but those were our colors. So total shift.
Yeah. Yeah.
To this.
We
love it.
We love it. I love that, the burgundy or that deep dark red, and then that bright gold yellow. It just, it's kind of just really just makes it stand out and makes a real strong statement.
Yeah. And it's going to look great on our swag. It's going to look, from our coffee mugs to our merch, right? We're going to have, shirts. We'll also have, we're going to design some book covers. I'm not book covers. What do you call them? Bookmarks. Bookmarks. Yeah. So we'll have different things. And one of the reasons, like when I looked at, I thought of cheetah, was because the fastest animal. And then I also was thinking about, StreamYard, which we're using StreamYard for this stream right now. I love StreamYard. It's my favorite live streaming company. And StreamYard has a duck because, they're hockey fans. The guys who created it, they're hockey fans, and they created this duck as their mascot. And I thought, it would be fun to have a mascot. And so the cheetah ended up being our mascot. So, again, now we can do like what StreamYard does. You take other companies that are doing things you like, and you take them and you use them as well, but you tweak them for what you're doing. And so using the cheetah, and StreamYard has on the duck's ears, it has like the StreamYard headphones on it. Yeah, so they're really fun because that's it's all about live streaming. So we'll do something with our cheetah, like maybe we'll create a cheetah that's reading a book or something. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea what we're going to do, but we can do something.
The possibilities are endless.
Exactly. So February 15th, we will be launching Wellness for Winners. Look for us. It's going to be a fabulous event. We have an all-day event planned starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, going all the way until 5 p.m. Pacific. So 7 hours of live streaming, interviewing our authors, talking about their chapters, and how they are making a positive impact on the planet, because that is what we do. We create positive impact on the planet. Any last words, Sally, before we head out for the week and work on some really great things?
I'm just going to say, just keep going in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be revamping our whole website. So keep going in and checking that out and seeing the way that we're going to be putting our new colors and our new logo up on there. So, yeah.
And I forgot here.
Publishing.com.
Yeah, /winners. That's where you can find information about the Wellness for Winners book. And shoot, I forgot to put all those things up on the screen. So whatever. Next week, I'll remember to do that. Okay, everybody, we'll see you next week for the town hall. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And remember, nothing happens without action.